send it back. If a China, if a Jamaica, if a Haiti, where we come from, we send it back. Turn, reverse the curse, reverse the curse, reverse the order, reverse the curse, reverse the order. Somebody say, reverse the curse, yeah. Reverse the order. Somebody reverse the curse. Reverse the order over Jamaica. Reverse the curse, mighty God. Reverse the order. If a king's house, if a garden house, if a the prime minister, if a the opposition, if a politician, if a the lawyer, come from the doctor, come from Simon, anywhere he come from, reverse the order, reverse the order, break swords, we're coming through, we're coming through, reverse the curse, send back the order, reverse the curse, send back the order, where he come from, anywhere he come from, if a Jamaica, if a Clarendon, if a St. Thomas he come from, St. Mary, okay. Send it back, send it back, we don't want to hear ya. Come out of Jamaica, leave we Highland, leave Jamaica, leave Jamaica, we say leave Jamaica, we are going to go Jamaica, we are going to take back 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 Jamaica, we say we want 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 back Mandeville, say we want back Clarendon, we want back Manchester, say we want back Kingston, we want back Spanish Town, say we want back Canova, Montego Bay happy with, Trinidad happy with.
The works of our former leaders inspire us to deliver a better life for all Jamaicans, guided by our progressive principles of equality and justice, built on a firm foundation of utmost integrity.
For the role of leadership, first of all, the leadership, he must inspire by example, and above all, he must have integrity. Integrity, integrity, integrity. Only honesty can lead the people.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Jamaica. Blessed afternoon, blessed afternoon to the people of Jamaica. Blessed afternoon to you all. I'm here for Midday Connection. Is who is calling me so early? Hello, good afternoon. Yes, but it's only pickup that's available. Just send me a WhatsApp and I send you the location, all right? Yes, please and thank you. Mm-hmm. People still are called for the nice Mama Will stew peas, Jamaica. They're on. See how people are calling me. Hello, afternoon. Yes. Hold a second. Do a stew piece for me now, please. You hear? Mm-hmm. Yes, miss. What you saying?
Yes, Andre.
It's actually two. They're on two. Yes, my
My son was at, my son admitted at Kingston Public Hospital, you see, for his foot. He get shot up and his foot got damaged.
He got what? Shut
So
up.
shot up in his foot and his foot got damaged.
Mm.
So the doctor recommend a pin to put in his foot.
Yes.
So after buying the pin, he recommends to buy the pin at Medical Technology at 22 Union Square at Ligani.
Hey,
So I bought the pin for $100
which part them tell you to buy the pin?
Medical Technology at Ligani.
Yes. Oh, right around
So
a sovereign.
Right. So I hustle the money because I am a pensioner, Andre. I hustle the money and I bought the pin for $154,000.
Yes.
After buying the pin, the doctor went to the clinic back. And the doctor got make him know, say, it's a big operation, it's not a minor operation, and he can't do the X-ray again. He can't do the surgery again.
What?
Can you imagine?
After
He
you
can't do it.
After you spend 150,000.
Yes. Him saying can't do it again, and the doctor don't even recommend him to another doctor. The doctor discharged him from the clinic and send him home.
Mighty God. Which
Andre, I don't know what to do. What if you do with the pin? What if you do with this? The boy want the pin in the ankle because he's under unconditionally pain and him can't manage the pain.
Wow.
Jesus Christ, I can't manage this. I don't know what more to do. I don't know what to do. I thought he would recommend him to another surgery. I can't give it the doctor name to you know.
What's the name of the doctor?
Surgical doctor Samuda Watkis, Watkis.
Dr. Watkis.
Yes.
So how
Samuda Watkis.
How long ago you bought this thing? This
About a year ago. About a year ago, now him keep on going to clinic, put him off, going to clinic, same go do test, and every test costs $12,000. Out of the hospital, because they say they don't have machine at the hospital. Out of the hospital.
Mighty God.
I am fed up now.
So it's over a year now, and your son foot not fixed.
No. And the foot in a bad condition, him can't walk. Him have been too girl responsible for you know. And him can't work because of the bad thing that them do at the hospital and don't set it properly. Now he need a pin. And after me buy the pin, the man I go tell me say he can't do the operation because it's a big operation and he can't do it. Me never hear of this.
Mighty God.
This is heart-rending. This is heart-rending. So I am wondering if Jesus Christ, if them do this operation at Chest Hospital.
I don't know if them do these operations at Chest Hospital. Because what you're explaining to me now, that one here sounds serious.
Very. Very. And I was told that I don't even know if I'm going to get back all of the money that I spent for the pin.
You're not going to get back the money?
I don't know if I can get back all of the money because I have to pay for storage.
Oh, so you don't get the pin yet? The pin is there.
No.
But them not releasing it until you... So they must say...
Ready for it.
And medical technologies, I said to you, say, even so, you wouldn't get back the whole money if you not use the pin.
Right.
So what them say, because I was storage?
Yes, I have to pay for storage. Because it is there for a long time.
Lady!
What is the doctor tell me not to collect it when they're ready? They will send for it.
No, sir.
And no, this is what I am hearing.
Lady, me under pressure. Me. So,
What if you do, me want Dr. Tufton number? Could you please send it to me phone for me?
you want me to send you Christopher number?
Yes, sir. I want to talk to him.
All right, me go and send you Christopher number, all right?
Okay,
And
thanks
tell him,
much.
say, Andre Stevens give you the number.
All right.
You hear me say? Tell him
Okay.
Andre Stevens give you the number. And Andre
Yes, sir.
Stevens say, him have to sort out your case. Because if you not
All right.
sort it out, Andre Stevens are going to ball out the case.
All right.
All right, mama?
All right.
Let me send you a bit tough
Okay.
that number. I'm going to send it to you, right? And call him. Him going to say to you, say, send him a voice, no time unavailable. Call him, lady. All right?
All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks much.
Me send her the number for Tufton. You rang me, Jamaica? I send her the number for Tufton. The people in this country is going through so much. The people in this country going through. You know, if more people bombard his phone, there'll be a greater response to the needs of the people in the hospitals. Who agree with me, Jamaica? If more people start calling him phone and said, this is the crisis with my child, this is the crisis with what is happening. Do you agree, Jamaica? Don't it? So me no want nobody go say, oh, Andre shouldn't send the man number. Yes, the people them need proper health care. In a parliament yesterday, I jump up and down, left, right, and center. But Jamaica, today I am journeying to Southwest St. Anne to get an update as to what is happening. Because I'm hearing that Daniska Williams has a particular MP in a problem. Yes, Andrew Mack, I have Andrew Holness number too. So if you want Andrew Holness number, I can give it to you, Andrew Mack. No can make accountability. So today, Jamaica, let us welcome PMP caretaker candidate. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my sister.
How you doing, Andre?
Midday I pop down, just I come out of the kitchen, but you know, say me have to make sure say me do midday connection because of you. Danisha, why you have Xavier and me and I run up and down like three blind mice?
Well, it's one blind mice because him don't have support. So it's a singular blind mice up there. But I think let's look at it this way. He has been member of parliament for 9 years. Prior to being MP, he was campaigning to be the MP when Walford was MP. So he's had 10 years plus of time in constituency, one outlining plans that he wants to deliver to them, you know, speaking on issues like bringing water, bringing housing and stuff like that. And then he had 2 terms to deliver or to start delivering, right? We are now at close to the end of his second term. And I believe the people of Southwest St. Anne look around and they're not seeing where he has delivered to them the things he promised, one, and two, the things that they deserve and the things that they need. So here I am now, the PMP's MP candidate, ready to do the work for them because the basic things that the constituency needs that he has not delivered on, and I am fully prepared and ready to do it.
But you were in church on Sunday.
Yes.
And I hear the pastor gave you a prophetic word. What was
Yeah,
that?
man. Every time I go to church,
What did the
every
pastor say?
time I go to church, Andre, I get a reception like that from the congregation as well as the pastor. I think for me, it's a situation where, or it appears as if it's a situation where he has been absent for a great amount of time, telling himself or telling his voters that it's a safe seat, him can do whatever I want. So he has been absent, spending a lot of time in Brownstown and down in Crystal Lee side of town.
Yes.
As well as a bit of time in Clarendon because he was over in Anon Town working too. So I think he took the people for granted, and now that I am here, he is running up and down trying to figure out what to do next. So I'm throwing these heavy sums for offering when him go to church, but the pastors will tell me that boy, we not see him for so much years. Him coming to church now, no matter how
So
much
that is the
offering
church
him
you
for.
have seen him over the last 9 years.
But he's attending churches now, and the congregation as well as the pastors, they're talking about it.
But I'm hearing that you have made significant strides over the last
Definitely,
6 months in the constituency.
definitely. Andre, you know my personality. I work very hard, and if I say I'm going to do something, I do it, or I do my best to get it done. If it is not done, it is usually beyond my control, you know. But I do my absolute best, and that's what I've been giving the people of Southwest Centre so far, the best that I have to offer. And explaining to them that I am not in government. So there are certain things that I want, like the road and the water, that I can't deliver right now.
Yes.
But soon and very soon and very, very soon, I will be able to do that because the Prime Minister won't be able to hold out for much longer. The time soon come for him to call that election.
So, what about that big hole that you did show in the road? Them fix that yet?
No, sir, it's still there. But there are a couple more in it. It's not the only one. It's just the biggest one. And I thought it was important for me to highlight it so that the residents can know that in me, they have an advocate, which has been lacking. The current MP, him go parliament, him sit down on him phone, him sit down behind somebody and laughing, but there's nobody advocating in parliament on their behalf. So I want them to know that in me, that's what you have. You have somebody advocating for you because it's not everything the MP can do. But what the MP can do, the government can. Which is why I say it can't be three blind mice because I don't see where him have any support. If he had support, we would have water. If he had support, we'd have housing. Right? But I don't see it.
How was that program that you started in terms of, like, you say you were going to do a similar round robin for the farmers to give them the support? How is that going though?
So regarding the farmers, what I've been doing so far is meeting with them. There's a concept I have in mind that I want to fulfill under. It's called Back to Farm. And I mean, I want to do it, but right now what I've started to do is meet with the farmers, attending their farmers meetings, talking to them, seeing what their issues are, and just writing down how I can assist them to kind of relieve them from some of the pressure that they're facing, and sharing the party's message with them and the policies that we're putting forward. And so far, the farmers are very receptive to it. They're excited about it. And because we're on the heel of an election, we don't know when it's a call. We kind of have to tie down with the canvassing and all of those things. So it makes it a little tricky for me to do everything I want to do. But so far, speaking to my farmers on the ground with them, and just meeting them wherever they are. I have some farmers from Cascade who won an award at the Center and Agrofest the other day. The organizers have made it clear to me that the MP has been invited many times. He's never attended. This is year 11. And I have attended. It sent a strong message to the farmers that I'm here for you. And I'm here with you.
11 years and he has never attended the agriculture fest. So you're resonating with the farmers.
Yeah, man.
And you're going to resonate with them because you're vegan.
Yeah.
It's pear plant you eat.
Yes,
so
yes.
Jamaican, that is why her skin so pretty, and that's why she's so pretty. And she's so Iman, she no consume pork, she no consume chicken. I don't think she even consume fish. It is strictly plant-based diet, Jamaica. Very braggadocious, but she goes around now and she pick up the things them in the constituency, the cabbage,
Yep.
and all of those things. So she kind of having a great one-on-one experience with the farmers because she don't eat certain things, so them really look after her. When she coming into Kingston sometime in Jamaica, I don't know, she don't reach me yet, Loads of burger, sweet potato, load of bag of yam, cabbage. Them treat are very good down there.
Yes, they
Very,
do.
very
They do.
good.
They do. I soon come though. I haven't been to Kingston much. I've been to Kingston since February. I've been to Kingston once. I spend most of my time in center. I just underground. I'm doing the work. Right now I'm a little under the weather. I went to grave digging on Monday and rain catch me out there. And the car was at distance away from where the grave digging was taking place. So to move from the grave digging to the car, rain soaked me, and I'm a little bit under the weather. But we're still doing what we have to do. As soon as this interview is finished, I'm going out there again. So I'm on the ground with the people. I actually just got a call from two of my workers that boards are taken down. More of my poster boards are taken down right by Clarksonville, the entrance of Clarksonville.
Wow.
Yes, I see that they are, and I look at it as they are threatened by my presence in the constituency. Because had they not been threatened by it, the boards wouldn't be a problem. It wouldn't affect anybody. Nobody would be concerned. It'd be like, oh, well, whatever, But they are clearly threatened by it, which is why they're removing the boards. So,
Clearly threatened by you and your team.
Yep.
So, any update on that housing project?
Alexandra Estate?
Yes, that one that
No,
him did say in 2020 he was going to do. No
look here,
housing.
Andre. The only update Southwest Center gets is from me. Right? They don't hear his voice at all. He's the first attorney I ever see in life that has no opinion on anything. Every attorney have an opinion. He has none. Right? So, the updates that the constituency gets is from me, my TikTok, my Instagram, when I write in the paper or when I send out broadcast messages, they get updates from me. They get zero updates from this gentleman, But regarding Alexandria Estate, he was not able to deliver on it. And I think politicians on a whole, sometimes we make some commitments to people that we're not able to deliver on. But what is important, Andre, is holding yourself accountable. And you're coming back to the people to say, guys, I promise you this, this is what is holding me up. I have to do these 3 things in order to get you this one thing that I want to get you. But there has been zero update regarding it. Zero. And I think as citizens, we have to hold them to a higher order because politicians, we send them to parliament and we pay them. We pay them. And very soon I will be the one that they're sending to parliament and paying. And I hope
And
when I tell them I'm going to do 2 things.
And as much as though you are my sister, when you're in a parliament, say me I go call you out if you're not do the work for the people. I go and call you if you're not do the work. So I go and hold it to a higher Danisha.
That's the point I was trying to make a while ago. That when it is me in that office and I'm going to parliament every Tuesday, they will be able to look on them TV or go on them YouTube, right, on PBC Jamaica and see that I am speaking on their behalf.
Yes.
I'm speaking on their behalf and I'm advocating for the things that they need. Everything won't be done all at once, but giving them updates is also very important, Andre, and that's lacking. We lack accountability at this present moment.
But Miss Williams, respectfully, the outgoing member of parliament has had no substantive stance raising in the parliament to speak on any issue. He's a state minister, and I don't even see him having any relevance.
Let's look at that. He was state minister in security, right? I've seen him in a couple photo ops. He was state minister in labor. And let me tell you, I have disabled persons in my constituency who needed some help and they were not able to receive the help. I have persons who are asking me how to get on path. And I think if you were state minister in Labour, you know what I'm saying, dance a yard before you dance abroad. There's a reason why he wasn't dancing abroad and in Parliament dancing. There's a reason why he couldn't go to Parliament to dance. Because he wasn't taking care of his yard.
And them say pastor must christen them picnic first, no sir?
Right. And I haven't seen that. The amount of people who've reached out to me asking questions about it, you know, it tells me that when he was state minister in Labour, he wasn't doing much. And if you weren't doing much there and you're now state minister in finance and we don't hear from you none at all, we don't even know if you know anything. Right? So we don't hear from you. We don't know what you plan to do. We don't know what you have done, if anything at all. Because you make zero comments, you just exist. You know, and we have to get away from that type of politics.
In your estimation, what has been his legacy for the past 9 years?
Well, I know they're patching some roads now. So in year 9, they're trying to catch up from year 1 to now. So they're patching some roads, them giving away some fertilizer. They're doing some of that stuff, you know, which is also very important. And I've told my people, tell them thanks when them pass. Anytime them pass with anything, tell them thanks. Because we are grateful for what they're doing now in an election year. While we want to say, where were you all along? Why we couldn't find you? What were you doing? What they're doing now, we're grateful for it because people need it. If you're giving away fertilizer, my farmers have been longing for it. If you're patching road, the taxi men and all other road operators and users have been begging for it. You know, so thanks for what they're doing. No. But where were you? Year 1 to now.
Where were you year 1 till now? You see, Jamaica, you have some of them trying to seek relevance over here, and I want to remind them who they are and what they are. Damn. You see, when I say the people who love chicken and syrup trying to come amongst people who are plant-based lovers, like Daniska Williams, seek relevance. Step aside, move aside. And you're not going to see him in the comment now because him shame now, you know. Him shame now. So I'm not going to say anything more. We know how to silence him. So you're not going to see him in the comments.
Who was in the comments? I missed it.
Yeah, man. He's all Danishka. I never know.
Comments. Who was there?
There's a particular senator that loves me. He doesn't rest. Every opportunity he gets. Morning, noon. Danishka, don't tell you. Ask your father. I tell your father. All 4 o'clock. Yeah, Dan. All 4 o'clock a morning, the man has sent me message. 4 o'clock a morning and him have wife beside him, you know. But no. Something wrong, man. Something wrong. Something wrong. But we not give them the time of the day. Because when they see the competition over here, when they see the threats, they always try to troll, and we're not going to give them the opportunity to troll us. So, you said the legacy is patching road. So there is no other legacy that him put in?
There's some stuff that Walford had started that he is continuing, but to be honest with you, I am not going to be his voice. I have to be the voice of the people. I'm not going to be his voice. I allow him to go on the liquor work now, and then maybe next month or end of month he can say, here is my manifesto, and I'm waiting on him to put it out and put out what he has done, so I can show the people that this has been done since I got here, not before. You know, so I'm not going to advocate for him and tell them what he has done. He has to be his own voice, as I am mine, and I speak for the people of Southwest St. Ann.
You speak for them. Any updates on the clinic? Because we're doing an update.
Yeah, man, the one in Calderwood. So what they did, what I've been asking for, and this is what I really want, because beyond the politics, there are residents who we have to take care of, right? So what I wanted, and if Tufton or if the gentleman watching now can message Mr. Tufton Or you can send me his number as well, Andre. Because I'll speak
Oh
to
yeah,
him.
Dan. Let me send you the number because you
His
need to
number.
talk to him. You need
I'll
to
reach out
talk.
to him. What I
Mm.
what I want them to do is mobile clinics,
Mm-hmm.
right? I
But
want
you're going
mobile
but
clinics.
you're going to start get mobile clinic come October because your good friend, the next Minister of Health, will be seeing
Yes,
to it that you have
yes,
consistent mobile clinics in the constituency.
yes. And he came and did a tour with me. He did
Mm-hmm.
a tour and we went through all the health centers in the constituency and the community hospital, which used to be a hospital, but they downgraded it.
Mm-hmm.
We did the tours there, and he has a good idea, a good grasp of what takes place in my constituency and how
Mm-hmm.
we can help to move it forward when he becomes a minister. But until then, I think there's some basic things that Tufton can get done. For example, the mobile clinics, right? So if Tufton
Yeah.
is able to send out a bus, which I know they have, so if you're able to send it out in the community, because remember, the clinic was closed down, the health center was closed down because of mold and infestation of mold in the
Mm-hmm.
Calderwood Center, right? It is a facility that they were leasing, so they don't own the property. It's not a government-owned property. They were leasing it. So if it is that they're able to send out the mobile clinics around that community, then it remove the pressure and the
Mm-hmm.
burden from the residents who whether it is a pregnant mom, an elderly
Yeah.
woman or man, who has to go all the way now to Alexandria, or some of them will go all the way down to St. Anne's Bay to get some sort of assistance, whether it is a checkup for a pregnant mom or a baby, whatever it is. So those basic healthcare services that they can offer through the mobile clinics, I think they should offer it. And don't wait until I mean, I know when Alfred wins and he is the minister, I will get it. But I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
if Tufton can do it now, come do it. I welcome it. The people will understand that I have been their voice and I am why it is here. So I'm not
Mm.
concerned about anything the Labourite does or a Labourite does right now, because they understand and I've been explaining to them it's election time. So we can get more out of them than any other time of the year. More out of them than any other time.
I don't know
Right?
if
So
we're going.
everything you want, ask for it now. They will bring it come.
So then we give you more fertilizer, more chicken, more black tank right now.
Yes.
Mm. So what is new and different that you plan to do since is there anything more and different that you plan to do at this time?
Definitely. So right now I'm doing a distribution of sanitary napkins.
Yes,
I've been I've been
tell us
speaking about
about that.
so period poverty is real, right? It exists right across the globe. It's not unique to Jamaica or Southwest Saint Anne. It's a global issue. But
Mm-hmm.
I spoke. There's actually a woman who commented on my TikTok, and
Mm-hmm.
I did a live, and she commented and she said to me, I need you to focus a little more on women in the constituency. She lives overseas, but she's from Southwest St. Anne. She need me
Mm-hmm.
to focus a little more on women. She said
Mm-hmm.
many times politicians come and they do the basic stuff like road, but she said there are women there who need some more assistance than just road and chicken and layers and black tank.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
more that would
true.
be. So I said to her, okay, no problem. I responded to her on that live and I said, no problem. So I was speaking to a gentleman and I said, hey, I need some sanitary napkins, something to help reduce period poverty that exists in the constituency. I spoke to a guidance counselor as well, and I asked her, what is it like? And she said, boy, it really is an issue. So that would help us. There are girls who they're afraid to come and ask you for it because, dignity and pride. You don't really want to say, I don't have something.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a full shipment of sanitary napkins and I said I'm gonna start the distribution. No, I wear orange every day. This is my uniform like me in a high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm doing these types of distributions, I try to do it through the schools or maybe through CDC or anything like that that can do a better distribution and not just an orange distribution, because I
Oh,
think it's important.
so you try your very best to neutralize so you can reach
Yep,
more people.
balance it out. So I want them to know that this is my uniform. So even though they
Mm.
see me in my uniform, the work I'm doing is for all citizens and not just those who wear uniform like mine.
Oh, so you just make them know say all if them see any orange, that's just the uniform. But them can
Uniform.
still. Mm-mm. Look like me need to go get some uniform. Oh, me then my
You're in
uniform.
your uniform.
Mm. So how has been the reception though to the distribution of the sanitary napkins?
Good so far, as I said, guidance counselors reached out. My DMs are flooded with women, girls, young girls, teachers, guidance counselors who are saying, boy, this is a good idea, good initiative. Can I get some of my emails as well? Persons have started to email me now more than before. So they've emailed me through the Southwest sent an email that I have. And in addition to that, they're talking about things that they want to see in the constituency. For example, there's a gentleman who sent me an email regarding water, and telling me that he has been writing about it to the member of parliament
Yes.
before I was running. He wrote to the guy who I'm running against, and he said he hasn't received a response, so he's now writing to me. He doesn't seem, based on the email, he doesn't seem PMP, he doesn't seem JLP, he just seems like a concerned citizen, So he wants to know how are we going to bring water to certain communities, and I've responded to him to let him know what my plan is based on the research I've done and
Yes.
how we're gonna do it, because I've done the research, Andre. I'm not just out here telling people I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I genuinely do the research. I go through, I Google, I check to see what it is that Walford was trying to do. I speak to him, I check to see what my opponent has done. I mean, I can't really find much, but I do Google it because I want to know what legacy I'm building on. Because no matter how, if it's me or if it's another candidate, if somebody
Yes.
existed before me and they did some amount of work, once I win, if it is good work, I have to continue. So
Yes.
I've done the research and I've spoken to whoever I need to speak to. I consult with my gensec. Hey, gensec, is this okay? Can I propose something like this? Is it feasible in a first term? Because he was once an MP and he's going to be an MP again once the election has passed. So I said, is this feasible? I consult with other persons like Dr. Peter Phillips, Dr. Carl Blythe. I'm consulting to find out if the things I'm proposing are things that I can actually do and not just throwing things in the air, you know?
So,
So
what are those finalized plans that you have consulted Dr. Phillips on? You're talking about your water project. You're talking about your housing project, I
as well as
presume.
the things I want to do for youth. So in the Southwest Centre, we have two high schools. One just became a high school. It's Abuka. The other one is Abutnot Gallimore. So we have two high schools. When the young people leave high school, there is a challenge for them to figure out what to do next, right? Heart used to exist when Walford was MP. It's no longer in the constituency, So the young persons have to now decide, all right, we're going to leave, we're going to go Heart in Lower St. Anne, or we're going to go in Manchester, what the next plan is to be. So I want to make it easier for them by bringing back Heart to the constituency, but I want to pair it with Case. So is it possible for me to reach out to Case and ask them, can we do some certificate courses relating directly to farming and agriculture generally, so that young persons can learn a skill in that area and not just the basic skills that they've been doing all along, like housekeeping and, things that are specific to the tourism industry. So I want some agriculture specific stuff, because agriculture is what the People's National Party is putting on the forefront. No, we're saying this is how we're going to move the country forward. We're moving the country forward through agriculture. So if I'm going to do that, we have to start with the babies. So 4-H clubs in the schools, there has to be an active one in each primary school. So for
Yes.
me, those are the things that are important. So once I have an idea, I consult with those who I know it better than me, right? Because them
Oh,
say if you're the brightest person in the room, you have a problem. So I
have a
consult
problem.
with those who know better than me and who have been doing it before me, and I get their opinion on what is possible and what's not possible.
People are saying that it's impossible for you to win this constituency. I want you to rebut, or I want you to tell them why is it not impossible.
Well, even the word impossible says I am possible, right? So I know that it is not impossible for me to win, right? There are different layers to campaigning, and I've been
Yes.
covering them. Covering the bases, doing what I have to do, because I understand what it is going to take and require of me to win this seat. It's not going to be a walk in the park. My opponent is not going to give me the seat. He's not going to get up and give it to me. So whereas in December he said, boy, I'm not campaign, she can't win. January he said the same thing. He's campaigning now. He's He's out there now. So if he himself didn't believe that I was gonna win, he would still not be campaigning. He would be elsewhere. I don't see him on no flyer. The Prime Minister was in Trelawney, South Trelawney, which borders us. If my next Prime Minister is in Trelawney with Patmore, I'm gonna be there. Right? I don't see where he's on any flyers. The Prime Minister was in Brownstown. I didn't see him on the flyer. He ended up showing up, but I didn't see him there. Clarendon is the same thing, you know. So I have him pinned down. If I am able to pin down a 2-term member of parliament, then nobody can tell me it is impossible. We just have to wait till on the day to see what takes place. But if I'm able to pin down a 2-term MP where claims say, because somebody pinch me and tell me, say, I'm garrison this, me not for pay, them not for pay me no mind. Somebody tell me that. So if him claim say, that's what it is, and I'm able to pin him down till no him after I got church, then even the Lord is grateful for me because I've given him another one in church. Somebody who has not going to church is now going to church.
So you have carried him closer to the cross to confess his sins, that he's one of the evilest ones.
Definitely, definitely. And he knows better than I do what he's doing, what he has not done. And a lot of it I won't talk about because me and them is not the same, Andre. Me and them is not the same. I'm not going to no propaganda and tell no lie on nobody and make up no mischief. I'm not doing that. I'm not tearing down anybody's billboards and none of that. I am meeting the people where they are and speaking to them about the things that matter to them.
You're a blood and fire comrade.
Definitely, definitely. What makes me
to progress. Are we not
definitely
care
definitely a blood and fire comrade. Definitely.
What they say we are. Yes, Daniska.
Definitely a blood and fire.
Rev up the people in Southwest St. Anne. It's like
the people them excited. We want them to know that look here, better is on the way. Better is one vote away, you know. And this is not a young lady who's going to be there when the election call and then just disappear. We are here to do the work because when I leave that constituency, it is going to be 100% better than the way in which I found it. I promise them that it is going to be way better. And they're going to see what real progress looks like. Because what has been happening, I mean, we're grateful for the black tanks, right? But for me, that can't be the future. I say it all the time when I'm talking to people about water. When people talk to me about water, I say it all the time. In 2002, when I was a child, my mother was assistant to Dr. Carl Blythe. And I used to go with them along with my father. And I would see when they're turning on pipes and how the community reacts. And I said, in 2025, I will have to do the same thing.
Wow.
I'm not going to feel good cutting a ribbon for giving people water in 2025. I don't think that's a ribbon cutting activity. I think that's something we have to hide and do because we shame so them never have it all along.
My God.
Right? Wow. So what my opponent has done is made it easy. Made it easy for me to build a legacy because of how little he's done.
And you're going to take it from him and build on it for the people of Southwest.
Definitely.
Or Jamaica. You have heard Danisha Williams. Are you going up in the Patriots race for a position?
Yes. So vice president, 2 of us were nominated. There's only 2 VPs. So I would say we're uncontested. The president will be Reverend Dr. Paul Blake. brilliant young man. He is a junior spokesperson on agriculture. So he shadows the GenSec, very, very brilliant. On to that, and more important to me, he is my executive assignee. So what the party has done is assigned some of their executive members to seats that they plan to win, and he is assigned to my seat. So when he said he was running and he asked me to go as his VP, I said definitely. So we're out here representing the young professionals across the island, and it also gives me another platform to speak to young professionals, see how we can advocate for them and ensure that they get better than what they're getting right now.
Oh, okay. So apart from you being an MP candidate, you'll be the vice president for the PNP Patriots, which is the
Yes.
young professional arm of the PNP. Well,
Yes.
Jamaica, I think you have gotten a full update of what
Andre,
Danish.
we have a youth rally. We have a youth rally on Saturday, the
Yes.
14th of June in Westmoreland, right? It's at the Godfrey Stewart High School, and I want to invite every well-thinking Jamaican between the ages of 18 upward to join us, because you don't want to miss this. It's going to be a youth rally. We're having Senator Gabriela Morris, who is running in Northwest St. We're having Dr. Paul Blake, who will be president of the Patriots by then, because the Patriots Congress is on Saturday morning. So he will be the president at that time at 5 p.m. He'll be president. We'll be hearing from both of them. The party leader will be there to speak to us, right, and give us the charge of young people, the young professionals, and the youth as to how we play an important part in party winning the election, and then after winning the election, how we can move forward with Jamaicans, young people right across the island. So I want to invite everyone here to join us.
Wow. Well, you have heard on Saturday, the People's National Party will be having a youth rally in Westmoreland. I'll get further updates and share with you, Jamaica, as to what is being done. But we thank Daniska for giving us an update of what is happening in Southwest St. Anne. And look out for more. She'll be here before the elections again. But look out for more. We're just getting an update as to what is happening in the constituency. And you have gotten such today. So thank you, my sister, for joining.
Thank you for having me, Andre.
We'll connect soon again.
All right. Have a good one, and have a good one to all your viewers and listeners out there, whether on YouTube, TikTok, wherever your listeners are. I wish you know well, and continue to watch the journey. And you can follow me on social media to keep up to date.
All right, Dan. Bless you now.
All right. Have a good one.
Bless you. Bless you. What we are. Yes, Jamaica. It was a short and spicy interview. Very short, very spicy. But I'm sure you all enjoyed it. To the point. Don't it? Short and spicy. And you have some of them over here. Damn. Yes, good afternoon. Is who this? Hello, good afternoon.
Labor right. Andre.
Yes, what you saying, sir?
Labor right, man. Danisha can't win that seat there, no way.
All right, I hear you.
We are champion there, you know. So we know she can't win.
I hear you.
No way.
I hear you, sir. I hear you.
Yeah, man, the word first is a sentence after we labor right.
All right, cockroach, I hear you. Have a good
one. All right, drummer roach.
All right, cockroach. Oh, me a drummer roach and him a the cockroach. Lord Jesus. Real rummed that, probably just drink sit in Jamaica. But me not look upon him and give no attention today. Not looking at him and give him no attention. But I hope you all enjoyed class today. I'll be back. I'll be back tonight at 8 o'clock. I'll be back tonight at 8 o'clock. All right? But God bless you and love you. And I'll see you back tonight. All right, my students? Walk good. Remember, I have lunch left. So if anybody needs stew peas, you need red pea soup, you need roast chicken, or you need fried chicken, just give me a call. All right? God bless you now. God bless you. God bless you.